Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for Season 2 of my Kerbal Space Program Let's Play. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff, man. So, we are in Season 2 of the Kerbal Space Program Let's Play, and yes, I do have MechJeb here. I'm going to avoid using him as much as possible, but there are going to be a few instances where I am going to want to add him to a craft so that I can do, so that I can see, rather, certain maneuvering shenanigans and details about stuff. We'll see if I ever actually wind up beating him. But we're going to start with the truck cab. Why? Well, good question. The answer to that is we are going to attempt to land on Minmus. We're going to try to put a rover on Minmus. And we're not just going to make any kind of rover. Oh, no. Not any kind of rover. Because, I mean, what kind of person just puts a regular old vanilla rover on... I thought he fixed that. Oh, I had it too. Oh, come on. Get on there. Get on there. You know you want to go on there. Wait, is that it? Did I get it? Yes! Got it. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so we need to make our primary module here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be landing on Minmus. And I should probably show you these things because I have actually, you know, been doing stuff. I'm actually going to save this. Exit here. We're not starting off with a completely clean world. I have been doing a little bit. And that little bit means I launched 3 satellites into orbit in order to scan a few things around Kerbin and the Mun and Minmus. Specifically, ISA Mapsat and the Kethane detector. We're not going to bother looking at the Kerbin or the Mun. They have deposits. They have some good things and some interesting stuff on them, but nothing that I really care to deal with at the moment. It's all just, you know, kind of entertaining. It's entertaining. It's useful, but meh. I don't really have any reason to show them to you. Let's just go to the Minmus satellite here. There's lots and lots of anomalies on the Mun and on Kerbin, and we may actually wind up visiting some of those. But there is one that I absolutely know that I'm going to visit. As soon as it loads here, there it goes. Anomalies. You will see that there is actually an anomaly on Minmus. Holy crap! There is an anomaly on Minmus. So we're probably going to visit that, obviously. And it helps that it's like fairly near a lot of the Kethane deposits here. But you can see the various Kethane deposits spread out throughout Minmus, and because of its really low gravity, I can land a fairly large craft on Minmus to run around collecting Kethane and things of that nature without too much trouble. I don't think. I think. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to land a rather large roving vehicle onto Minmus. And you'll see what I mean by large roving vehicle when we actually make the large roving vehicle, because it's not going to be a tiny little thing. Space Center, please. Now, back over to the space hangar. Good, it popped up, just what I wanted. I'm going to add one more fuel tank. No, am I? Yeah, I am. I'm going to add one more fuel tank here. And now we need a converter. We need to use something that can convert the Kethane into fuel. Now, we have a medium converter, which is just this little stack thing here. It's not very big. Its power consumption, its maximum power consumption is for monopropellant, and that's 8 a second. But its efficiency really isn't that great. As for the heavy converter unit, its maximum power consumption is 12, and it has a 99% fuel efficiency on liquid on oxidizer and 70% on monopropellant, so I really can't complain. As for its weight, its total mass is 4 versus 0.7. It is kind of heavy. I'm not going to deny that. It is kind of heavy. And it does take... No, I want you to be... Yeah, I want you to be like that. And then we're going to put you here, I think. if you'll let me. Come on. Why are you being stubborn? Why can't I put it down? Huh. That's odd. It won't let me put it down over there. Oh, I've got it upside down. Crap. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm fairly certain these are just heat vents, and these are extendable heat vents. Okay, so there we go. We have our converter sitting on board, all nice and happy now. That's good. That's good. Now we're going to need power generation, and we're going to need a significant amount of power generation, to be completely honest here. But I'm thinking I might be able to get away without this thing. That would be, you know, more than a little awesome. So, we need transportation. We're going to need some wheels for this thing. The thing is, the only wheels that we are going to be using are going to be these big, the deployable landing gear. Why? There's actually a reason for that. Because they're deployable. That's why. The non-deployable gear is going to actually be a problem when I come to flying around in space. So we've got the big landing gear module with the steering and the motor, and we're gonna put a couple of these on here. We're just gonna stick them, oh, here-ish, and then rotate them down. No, let's try putting them over here. How? You're not cooperating. Okay, how about right there? And then if I tip you out until you're straight up and down. Okay, that will do. I believe that will do. The only issue is now I've got to extend out the things. I suppose we can use the... Where are they? Where are they? It's not you. It's not you. Is it? No. No. Where is it? Is it over here? I don't see it. Where's the small Kethane storage tank? Or I should say small-ish. I don't want the big one. I want one that's the size of a meter. Do we not have one? Do we seriously not have a storage tank of that size? Because that seems a little bit ridiculous to me. Well, I don't see it. I'm afraid that we may actually be stuck without it. I find that slightly disappointing. Oh, no, wait, there it is. It was just hiding. That's going to be a problem. It's not going to let me connect the... Alright, so let's take you off here for a sec. Alright, well, I need to establish a lander first and foremost. So, oh, come on. You're not going to seriously do this to me, are you? Yes, you are going to. You snarky little bastards. Alright, come on. Stick this back here. Really? What about... Oh. So you'll connect backwards, but you won't connect forwards. Really? 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 Sometimes I don't understand you, Kerbal Space Program. Sometimes I don't understand you at all. Okay, now where is... I'm looking for something in particular. It's a structural piece. Actually, though, what about this thing? Structural pylon. No, you've got ejection force. Where's the one without ejection force? A small hard point. Here we go. If I put hard points on the side here, can I then attach wheels? Come on. I want the steering and motor to the side here. I can, but they're awfully far down, and I really wish they weren't. That's actually, that could work. I just need to rotate you a little bit so that you're facing straight down. we go. That's not too bad. I kind of like it. I like it. Alright, now that means oh, wait, you're attached to that. Okay, so we'll just leave that then. Structural propulsion. We want these fuel tanks here. You're not going to connect now. Why? 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 Okay, structural pylons. We'll just yank you back. Now, can I attach this? What, this way? Nope. Why? Is this thing in the way? Is that why you're refusing? Ah! No, just no. Come on. Why aren't you attached? Really? And now you won't attach again. What gives? Oh my word, Kerbal Space Program. What the heck? And what the? For the love of balls. What the? Am I going to sit here fighting with this thing for 20 minutes just to get the dang fuel tanks to attach? My word. Kethane, I think you need some work. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. And now I need to bring you forward and connect you. Oh, come on. Don't give me this crap. Come on. Please. 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 Why are you not working? What in... Oh, for the crap's sake. Dang nabbit. This is ridiculous. What in the world is going on here? Something is not interfacing properly, and it's beginning to irritate me. Okay. Alright, we'll try it this way then. So we've got you. Can I now... Where's that structural pylon at? Not a small... No. No. The regular one. There it is. Structural pylon. Okay, so we're going to put the structural pylon, dual symmetry, here. And... here. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, no. Those are the ejection force. Where are the non-ejection force ones? I want the non-ejection force ones. It's a hard point. Okay, now where's the regular sized one? There's the small one. Where's the regular one? Hard point. Where are you, hard point? Are you an aerodynamic? No. No. Oh, where'd it go? What gives here? It's just bullcrap. That's all I have to say. Ay vey, come on. You're not cooperating with me today. Why are you not... Why are you being stubborn today? Hmm? Why are you being stubborn today? Alright, well, let's do our dual symmetry here. I'm going to get you facing... What about there? Is that... That's not quite level. But, you know, close enough. And then we drag it back. And we're going to need 2 of these. Okay, good. And now we have utility. Oh, this is going a lot more slowly than I was hoping. Big landing gear module with steering and motor. We want to attach you here. No. Yes. Good. Okay, so now just regular big landing gear module, because you can't get big landing gear modules with power. They either come with power and steering or they don't. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. We've got that. Now we just need some space duct tape. Clearly. It's not a craft without space duct tape. Attach that to that. You to you. You to that. That to there. And then to make sure you don't go wobbling. Good. Good. Okay, so that should do for that. Now we just have to get this thing back on. Oh, please connect properly. Alright, so nice and far forward. No. Oh, wait, that worked. Oh, dual symmetry's on. No wonder. There we go. Okay, that's what we wanted. Ah, sweet. Okay, what we gotta call this? We're gonna call this the Minmus Heavy heavy truck, I suppose. Save. Launch. Okay, so let's see if this thing even moves. It's probably gonna handle like a bunch of mud on a stick. Or one of those really old red wagons I used to get as a kid. They were just so hard to control unless you were pulling them. And then even then, they were just so noisy. Alright, so like smack of the G key, we do a little bit of a bounce. But the landing gear does come up out of the ground and we're all good to go. Steering checks out. Reverse. Acceleration. Very, very little acceleration. It does not accelerate very quickly. Turns pretty quick though. Not bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright, so let's just engage the brakes here. Good. Now, you. What have we got? We can activate liquid converter, oxidizer, monopropellant, and xenon gas. Not too shabby. There's also these two side things that are supposed to extend out to help with heat problems. I don't know what they're actually going to do, though. I guess we'll find out. So this thing should be nice and stable, even on Minmus. End flight, please. Spaceplane hangar. Now, what are we going to do now? That's a good question. Well, we need a little bit more Kethane storage, I think. We're going to add one of these tanks, and, ooh, it's going to sit sideways? Ooh, I like that. And we're just going to stick him right on top, like so. No. Let's back him up a little bit. We don't want him to look silly. There. Nope, not quite. A little more. It would help if you were also centered. Can you not be centered? Oh, snap to angles. There we go. That's what we needed. So, okay. Let me put you right about there. Yeah, not too bad. It looks a little silly. I'll give it that. I'll give you that. It does look a little bit silly. Oh, dear. I'll put you here and you here. And then we will attach a couple more like that. Oh, dang nabbit. I forgot to turn the dang symmetry on again. Alright, try this again. Symmetry like... let's do it to the back of the cab here so we still have access to the ladders. Which reminds me, we need to add a ladder so that we can get out and then get back in later. Where is the ladder? Oh, ladder. There you are. I want to put you right there. You need to be facing the ground. Is that even gonna work? I think that'll work. I think a Kerbal can climb up that. I think. Difficult to say, but I suppose we're gonna find out. Alright, so the large Kethane converter. Where are you at? You're over in utility, aren't you? That's the medium. Here we go. Large. Maximum power consumption, 12 per second. That's actually not that bad, all things considered. I've definitely had better, or I've definitely had worse. So what we're going to now do with you is a few things. First of all, we need a compact survey unit here, and we're just going to stick, not two of them, we're going to put one of them right up here on the top of this fuel tank here, because he's going to be our detector to tell us when we are close to a deposit. Good. Good. Okay, now we're going to get some... Well, we're going to use some thermoelectric generators, but we're also going to use some photovoltaic panels. So what have we got? We got small, and we got small. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know it added solar panels. So we're going to use, let's see, I believe, a shroud, recover, we no longer needed. Alternate configuration. I think I want the A. I'm pretty sure I want A. Pretty sure I want A. We want to put them on the side here. Like so. Like that. And like that. Okay, so that's actually 12 right there. So if we could get all of those running at the same time, they would be completely and totally capable of capturing 12, just as they are. Unfortunately, we're not going to have access to the sunlight at all times. So we're going to add a few batteries here. Let's stick them here on... No, I guess we're not. We're going to stick them... We're going to stick them back here. We're just going to add a few. Not very many. 3 should do it. And now we need thermoelectric generators. You're doing some rather odd things on top of this thing, but okay. Doing some very odd things on the top of this thing. 2, 3, 4. Is that all I'm going to be able to get on there? Apparently that's all I'm going to be able to get onto it. So, 4. Huh. Okay, so in that case, let's put a couple more here. And a couple more there. What does that give me? That gives me 8. I don't really have any other places for thermoelectric generators. Although we could stick a few more batteries down here. Just for S's and G's. I actually get them lined up here because I'm being weird. There we go. Alright, and now last but most certainly not least, we need some drilling units. It just basically sucks up Kethane. Their power consumption is huge. These things only extract at 1.25 liters a second, but its power consumption is literally 8 per second. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. So, essentially what that means is we're going to have to be very sparing with these and probably only activate like one at a time. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get down here nice and close. Get you lined up so you're straight up and down. Match up your thing right there. Okay, and now I need to... Not that way. There we go. No. Wait. There we go. That's what we wanted. Except we didn't want dual symmetry. We want singular. Now copy you. Get you over here. Bring you down to right about there. And there we go. That ought to do it. Those are even, aren't they? They're close enough. Okay, so we can only run one of those at a time right now, but that's okay. We'll worry about that when we come to that particular bridge. Yes. Good stuff. And you know what? This big fuel tank has to go. We don't have the ability to carry it. We need to be sparing with our weight here as it is. So we're going to nix you. These batteries are going to have to go. We'll put these solar panels out here instead. Oops. Need the symmetry there. So while we're in full sunlight, we can go balls to the walls here on this and just go completely nuts. And this thing actually, now that I think about it, this thing doesn't need converters. This thing doesn't need a converter. You can go away. Bye-bye. Shoo. All right. That makes me feel good. All right. Change of plans. Now, we still want to put the detector on here. We're going to do a single detector. Right about there. We obviously need drills still. We're going to put... Oop, I'm going to nix you, actually, and grab a fresh one here. Alright, and not that way, that way. Good. Now we just have to get it lined up. And now we'll add 2 more. Good stuff. Alright, so that's 16. That's 32 energy per tick. Holy crap. Okay, we're definitely going to need a few batteries here. So let's toss a few batteries on this bad boy. Okay, and now for some thermoelectric generators. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so that's enough power to run 2 of them. If we've got these solar panels, which is 2, 4, 6. Okay, so if we have the solar panels all running and they're getting full on sun, we can actually run them. We can actually run everything all at the same time. So that's good. That's good. Let's save this and actually go take it out for a test run. I believe there are some Kethane deposits fairly nearby, so we should be able to locate something, right? Yeah, why not? You are not supposed to be there. Right. Okay. Raise the things. Oh, Kethane detector. Activate detector. Show the map. Oh. Dang it. End flight. Spaceplane hangar. Blah, 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 blah. Utilities. I forgot something rather important. Aerodynamic. Ah, there it is. ISA GPS unit. Just one of these required. Doesn't really matter where it goes, just as long as it goes somewhere. I hope that worked. If so, it's sucked into the actual craft. If that worked, then all is good. Let's actually get back out there then, see if that did do anything. If it did, we'll have something in the bottom left corner. Yay! Okay, so current position. Get that stuff deploying. Show the map. Alright, so our current position is negative 0.9 and negative 74.7. negative 0.9 and negative 74.7, which puts us exactly in range for no Kethane deposits, except one that's like way the frick out here at 41, negative 36. So I could navigate to that theoretically, but it would take a long time. And we're not ready to do that yet. So let's hide the map, hide you. Let's just get you out onto the off the tarmac here and test everything. Okay. All right. So that's what we wanted. Engage the brakes, please. Now, if I right click on this and deploy the drill, they all reach into the ground, right? Yep. They can all reach the ground. So we can deploy all of the drills if we want to, and their animation is popping up, indicating that they are successfully capable of harvesting Kethane. Were there any Kethane here? So now we want to go and retract all of the drills because they're not actually going to be doing anything. All right, and now, is this the solar panel I wanted? No, I wanted B. Beggar. Okay. Space Center. So we want to put... Oh, wait, no, we want this. All right, so we want to put B's on here. Let's try this again. SP. There we go. B. All right. And now, in the interests of making sure that we can actually get sunlight no matter what it is, we can actually angle the craft a little bit in order to make sure that these guys are getting sunlight no matter where the sun is. We put them on an angle here. Oop, I held down shift. We want alt. There we go. 8 of those, and good to go. Okay, so that should be able to provide us with extra power. And if we've got sunlight, that means we can run all 4 of the detectors, or all 4 of them at the same time. Isn't that just great? All right, so now we also want to put a singular symmetry, please. No, that. There we go. 1 Clampotron docking port on the back. Okay. I think that's correct. Save and launch. Okay, so that's it for this particular little pit of little thing. Now we have to do our next ones, and I didn't end the flight properly, did I? Oh well. Oh well, indeed. Okay, so let's drive off the tarmac here. Switch over to that guy and end his flight because I hit the wrong button, apparently. Okay, over to random debris, apparently. No. Yes, this thing. No, wait a minute. Blast it. You have the right solar panels now, right? Yes. Okay, so now we've got the right solar panels, and those should actually start rotating. No, actually, there's no sunlight. That's moonlight that I'm seeing. All right, so retract those. Okay. So let's get over here to you and flight. And flight. Good. Spaceplane hangar. Okay, so that is our first part. We have to actually figure out some way of getting this into orbit now. Good luck with that. All right, so now we want to we need to remember this configuration here because it's going to be important that we have something on the same level here. So let us do a new, and we're going to do a Probodyne OKTO. All right, there we go. Now we want something limp and floppy is what we want. We want a loose hinge. I am going to put a loose hinge on to the here like that. The servo configuration can basically saw it off. We don't need it for anything. And now I'm going to add a Clampotron docking port to the tip, like so. All right, good stuff, good stuff. And now we want to come over here and grab the really, really big fuel tank and stick it like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That seems wrong, though. Let's see. If I grab... Come on, I want this thing. Here we go. Can I, like, stick it down here? You're gonna be... wow, really? You're going to be that weird about this positioning? Okay, can I... Oh, wait a minute. I can do that. Okay, now the question is, can I actually get what needs to be done here? Utilities, over to big landing gear modules. Just regular old landing gear modules, nothing fancy about them. Want to stick them right about here. Okay, and I think we want to have them right about there. Okay, so this is a just a fuel tank. It really is just a fuel tank. And then we're going to put 2 more landing gear modules back here. And yeah, that. Save, launch. Now, if I have properly done this, and I don't think I have, I gotta add power to this thing and a few other miscellaneous pieces of interesting tidbits. Hopefully I got the height right. I don't think I did. I think it's close, but I don't think it's actually correct. Boing, boing. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to you. You're going to do your little bunny hop as well. And now we're going to actually go over there and we're going to try to dock with it. Weird thing to say, isn't it? We're going to actually go over to this thing and we're actually going to try to dock with it. If this works the way I think it will, and I really do hope it does work the way I think it will, then we should actually be able to create kind of like a tractor trailer here. Ooh, not so fast, not so fast, not so fast! Oh, it's trying. It's trying. But we are too high. Okay, so if I push G here and start going down a little bit. Nope, didn't work. Okay, so how far do I need to modify this here? It needs to go up? I'm not sure if I really want to do up, but it needs to go up by just a little bit. All right, so we'll go over, we'll go away from it, and we will go try to raise it. It's trying to follow me like a little puppy dog. Isn't it just adorable? Isn't it just adorable? Handbrakes on, please. All right, now over to this thing, and now we end flight. Spaceplane hangar. All right. And now Mr. Floppy Hinge. Raise you up a little bit. I think right about there. Save, launch. Let's try this again. What is that? Kerbal radial? Interesting name for the tires. Alright, wait for the game to catch up here. Boink. Do a little bounce. And now go over to this thing. Do a little bounce. And put it in reverse. I think we could just back up over onto the landing thing here. Yep. Doesn't really... Ooh, almost didn't make that, actually. Alright, so now get it lined up real good. Yep. Yep. Ooh, I think we have a better alignment this time. Oh, you saw it turn there. Okay, so we definitely got closer, but we need to be higher. But we still need to be higher. Ha! That is cool. Okay, so we're going to get this. We're going to get this. Okay. And flight. Try this again. Alright, space plane hangar. Come on. Come on. We just want to get this thing attached and then we can call it an episode. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're sitting right about there. We want to go a little bit higher than that. So we're sitting about right about there, and we need to go up to right about there. Right? I think so. Let's try it again. It's difficult to judge. What can I say? It's very difficult to judge. I wish I had a better line to go off of here. Like, you know, having... Oh, well. Go away. Don't need you. Okay, get you up off of your ground here. Switch to you. Get you up off of the ground. Again, back it on up. Back it on up. Back it on up. Back it on up. Doing. Doing. Oh, no, you're not going to make it this time. Sheet. Oh, fine. Forward then. Sheet. And boing! I win this time. Ah, no, don't go off. You were trying to go off. Alright, so let's go over here. Oh, come on. That is so freaking close. Yes! It did it! Ah! I got it! I got it! Okay, so can I go forward? I can indeed go forward. Will it turn? It will turn. Admittedly, it's not turning properly. It probably is just... It's probably just too light. The hinge is just kind of like stuck. Let's see if we can't jar it loose a little bit here. With a nice little spadoink like that. Are you a looser hinge now? A little bit, but not much. Alright, and so now I can stop and push G and disengage, and look at that. Look at that! Oh, we have a rogue. What are you doing? Right. Okay, so now the objective is to get this thing to Kerbal. Or to Minmus. The objective is to get this to Minmus. So I have to fly this thing to Minmus somehow. Which means we also have to land it. So we're going to end the flight of this entire vessel here. Spaceplane hangar. And save you. And now we're going to go load the new... Not the fuel tank. The Minmus heavy truck will load you. Alright, now we need to make this into essentially a vertical takeoff and landing vehicle. So we're going to first find, not the center of lift, the center of mass, and we also want the center of thrust, which is currently nothing. But we'll fix that here in a minute. Now, right now, I don't think it weighs enough to be a problem, but it's hard to say for sure. But anyway, I'm going to get rid of you. I need to grab that and dual symmetry it, and you're not going to cooperate. Right, whatever. So I need to actually grab you then and put you over here because you symmetried funny too. Okay, there we go. I don't even know if the Kerbals can get in and out of this yet. Okay, so we need to get this thing so that it can vertically take off and land, because it needs to land on its legs here, essentially. So how are we going to do that? That is a good question. I think what we're going to use is we're going to use small toroidal aerospike rockets. So first we need some small fuel tanks here. We're going to obviously put them on their sides, like about... No. Nope. Let's just use the regular one. That's what we want. Okay, now, but where is... Wow, brain fart. Not you. No. Get over there. Small fuel tank. Here we go. Okay. So it's you on here, and then, like... So. We got dual symmetry, so you're on the other side as well. Good, good. It's not pointing any funny directions. Alright, and now we want small toroidal aerospike rockets on the bottom. Good. Alright. And then now we need to do this again back here, lined up perfectly with the center of mass, which is right about there. Now I do need to move these guys. You need to go over here. I'm going to drag... I'm actually going to... I'm actually going to have to lose some solar panels here. Disappointing. Okay, but we lost some solar panels, but hey, oh well. Now we want to make sure that the center of lift is almost perfectly centered here. I guess that's pretty good. Okay, and now save and launch. Now I don't know if this is going to be enough thrust for it to actually take off right now. In fact, I'm fairly certain it's not, but that's okay, because we just want to be able to land on Minmus. And we should be able to land on Minmus with just these 4 engines. So let's go ahead and deploy the gear here. Get us up off of the ground a little bit. Okay, good to go. And I'm thinking I can probably get rid of a couple of the drills. Probably get rid of some of these extra thermoelectric generators here. And probably one of the sets of rear wheels. We really don't need the extra set of rear wheels. Yeah, we're going to have to reduce the weight on this thing severely. So let's actually engage the brakes here. Stop rolling, please. Engage the SAS for all the good that's actually going to do me. And let's see if we can get this thing to rise off of the ground under its own impulse, because that would be really, really neat. Oh! Oh! Capable of flight. Whoa, Nelly. Didn't want to kill him completely. Oh crap, I am like almost completely out of fuel already. Try that. Oh, we lost one of the rockets. And do a barrel roll. Not what I had in mind. That worked gloriously. I'm sorry, but that was like perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to nix these. We're going to nix 2 of these. We're going to move you back to this. We're going to nix this completely. Grab some space duct tape. Oh, we got space duct tape lying around. Oh, no. Put that back. Not quite what I had intended. There we go. How much space duct tape is here? Come on. Where are you? Right. Gotcha. Alright. So now we want to attach you over here. See if I can grab... Nope. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Alright, come on, you dang space duct tape. Cooperate, dang you. Where are you at? There you are. Alright, so now we want to do this. And you know what? That's fine. That's what we need. Okay, center of mass, center of lift. As you can see, our center of mass is now significantly in the wrong place. So let's see if we can't. Well, we can drag it a little bit farther forward. Okay, now these mining drills. How much power do the mining drills consume again? 8 per second. So we need 16. Which means we'll get rid of these guys, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we do actually have 16 here. Alright, well that's fine. What we can do is we can grab some more of these guys and actually drag them backwards on the craft, and they will help to drag the center of mass backwards as well. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What do we got? Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Where are we? We're close. Let's drag another couple back here. That's a little too much, but that's okay. Now we can adjust it by moving these guys around until we get to right about there. Nice. Nicey nice. Nicey, 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 nice. Alright. I am, however, going to include a hair more fuel here. This is going to be a landing module only. Indeed, this is going to be a landing module only, but we still... I would be more comfortable if there was at least a little bit more fuel on board. Not a lot. Just a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we're going to put a regular old fuel tank. Not symmetrical here. Just one all by its lonesome fuel tank. Right here in the middle. We want you to be lined up right where you are now. So right there. Okay. Okay. And then we're also going to need fuel lines. Come on. Fuel lines. Here we go. We're also going to need some fuel lines. Like so. Okay. Sweet. Alright, and last but not least, let's space tape this fuel tank because it's probably not very secure, if I'm honest. There we go. Alright. Save, launch, clear the one runway, and proceed. Okay. Alright. Raise the landing gear. Lock in the SAS. Engage the engines and see what takeoff throttle is. It's about 2/3. Whoa. Not too shabby, not too shabby. It's not stable. I wouldn't call it stable. Whoa. Okay, so that was a bit of an interesting landing, but it did work. Okay, so we are making some definitive progress here. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it like that. Yeah. Okay, so that actually burns through a lot of fuel just doing that little bit. So it's basically going to be a final stage. It's going to be very hairy getting this thing onto the planet, I can tell you that much. Alright, in flight, spaceplane hangar. Where's that center of mass again? Where are you at? You're actually up a little bit, so that's going to cause a little bit of a pull in that direction when I go to try and actually take you off. Darn. Well, Okay, hang on. Out of curiosity, if I just yank the fuel tank... Nope, it's still high. Why is it so high? Alright, so let's put that fuel tank back on. I said put the fuel tank back on. Why are you not... How about if I yank this, will you... Huh. Undo is not functioning. That's disturbing. Okay, heavy truck, load please. Okay, so now where's that center of mass? Right there. Alright, so now can I drag you down any? If I put all these things over on the sides here, I can drag it down a good bit actually. So let's drag it down. Let's do a little bit of work here and try to drag the center of mass a little bit farther south, because I want it to be fairly centered. And these batteries weigh like nothing, but we'll move them anyway. Okay. The only other way I could move the center of mass is literally to remove that fuel tank, so... Oh, and that's like perfect. Damn. You had to be perfect. Ugh. Alright, can I attach... Wow, I can attach fuel tanks there. That's interesting. Center of thrust. Still perfectly centered. How about there? Can I attach it there? Not likely. I don't know why I can attach it there. That seems inherently wrong. And it's probably going to cause many, many problems in the future. But I'm going to roll with it. You know, just because if it works, it would be like freaking awesome. I'll put you there. And now I need fuel lines again. Going from here to here. And then from here to here. Alright. Save. Launch. So, are you still capable of taking off? Because if you're still capable of taking off under your own power, this thing is balanced the way I want it to be. Not only is it center of mass centered between these four toroidal aerospike rockets, but it's also centered between the wheels, and it should fly pretty well. It's also centered on the this thing in the back, which means I'll be able to fly it easier. And there's some erroneous duct tape. Anyway, fire the engines at 2/3 power. Not enough. Full burn? Oh, but it wants to. Oh, but it wants to. Haha, see? I told you it wants to. Oh, crap. Smoosh. Yeah. Skadoosh. Okay, thank you for joining me, guys. I'm going to tweak the fuel tank just a hair because I want to move the docking port so that it's a little bit closer to where I want it to be. I want it to dock, obviously, a little bit better than it did because it did dock kind of funny. And I think I'm actually going to add a third set of center of mass, center of thrust, lift. I'm actually going to add a third set of rockets here. Just like so. And then fuel lines. Yeah, like that. Okay, so there we go. That's basically the craft that I was wanting. Awesome. I do love that this worked out so well. I do want a couple of additional things because technically this thing is going to be flying by itself. So I want to put an SAS module on as well as an advanced SAS module. Just like so. Just like that. And as you can see, that barely even so much as makes the center of mass flinch. A microscopic adjustment of those fuel tanks, and good to go. Sweet. Okay, so there's going to be a little bit of tweaking to the fuel tank, and then when we come back, we will have to figure out how to launch these guys into space. That's going to be the fun part.